This piece of brass nearly ruined our last camping trip. This is a standard propane tank level indicator. It's the budget-friendly alternative to the fancy sensors that are wireless.
If you want to be fancy, hold your pinky up like this.
How's that?
Higher.
Like that?
It's simple. A coupler, a gauge, and a threaded end for your regulator. It sits between your tank and your RV, telling you at a glance if you're in the green. Now, let's get into it. We were camping at a favorite campground of ours when a cold front slammed into us. Temperatures went from 70 degrees to like below freezing. It sucked, and it happened within just a few hours.
The extreme temperature change that is knocking on our door. It currently is in the low 70s in New Orleans, but the wind chill in Baton Rouge right now is about 50 degrees colder at 24 degrees.
I checked the gauge before we left. We were in the green. It looked good. Since our RV only uses our propane for our on-demand water heater, I figured we were set. Then, while my wife was doing the dishes, she called out saying the water heater was throwing a no gas code. I ran outside in the freezing rain. It was cold, wet, ripped off the cover on the propane tank, and saw that the gauge was still in the green. At this point, I'm beyond frustrated.
I'm calm!
I'm thinking of all times for this cheap little gauge to fail, it's gonna be in a literal ice storm. In a last-ditch effort for a hot shower, I bypassed the gauge entirely and hooked up directly to the regulator. Voila, the heater started working. Now, why did this happen? Why did it all of a sudden start working when I took this little thing off? Why did a working gauge all of a sudden stop working?
Why?
After some late night rabbit hole research, I came to a conclusion. It's called the excess flow check valve. These gauges are designed with a safety feature that snaps shut if they sense a sudden change in pressure, assuming there's a massive leak or burst in the line. So you have to understand propane.
God dang, man, I'm talking about propane.
Propane is sensitive when the temperatures drop below freezing. The internal pressure of your tank can decrease as much as 50%. Because that 40-degree temperature drop happens so fast, the gauge sensed the massive pressure shift. It thought the line had blown, and it did its job. Now, if you're camping in the cold and your gas suddenly cuts out, don't panic. Don't assume you're empty. Your safety gauge might be just doing the job too well. If this info helps you out and you want to see more videos like these, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Every one of you who engages in our content allows us to bring more of these videos to help grow our channel. Thanks for watching Beyond the Bayou. See you next time.